Kris, you're here. I already have all my beads out and I'm ready to start making bracelets if you want to. I keep some of my beads in a glass container that I got at a yard sale. Feel free to use whatever you want. I don't mind. I just have to get some beads out. Oh, some of them are stuck. I just have to... There we go. Okay, now I just need to make sure I have the right number. If I have too many, then it won't work. And if I don't have enough, then the bracelet will be too small, so... Good. And then there's some extras I just need to put back. You know, Kris, we don't really hang out a lot anymore. I'm happy that you decided to come over today. I mean, it's not like I couldn't have hung out with someone else, but I like talking to you. Well, you don't really respond too much, but it's okay. I noticed you've been hanging out with Susie a lot. I mean, not like it's a big deal to me or anything, but could you see if we could do something together? Well, obviously you can come too, Kris. I wouldn't ask you to set up plans for me and not go. I like hanging out with you. Just have to get some string. Perfect. Now, out of just curiosity, does Susie ever talk about me? You know, just like, at all? Really? She probably doesn't say anything nice about me anyway. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. Just have to put some beads on the string. So, Kris, how did you, start talking to Susie? Well, like, I know you had to go get chalk with her from the supply closet, but you guys were gone, like, the entire class, and even past that. How did you end up talking to her? Like, what does she like? Oh, I'm just asking because I'm curious. There's no other reasons. there anything that she likes that you know about? Actually, I'm just asking out of curiosity. There's no reason, is there? What were you guys doing that took so long? Crime? I hardly can imagine how you could commit crime in a school supply closet. Not to mention that there's cameras everywhere in schools. I hope you two had fun. Closet stuff? Kris, you confuse me sometimes, but it's okay. You're a good friend. We didn't learn anything too important in that class anyway. Just normal class stuff, you know. And Miss Alphys was watching, she said it was human documentaries, but honestly I'm not so sure of that. But she's a teacher, so it probably was important anyway. I'm sorry Birdley kind of talked over you so you couldn't join our group. He's just, you know, he's just Birdley. He didn't mean anything by it. I think you're smart. He just always wants to be in first place. And I don't want to be mean to him, so he really is nice once you get to know him. I promise. So, how's everything really? Haven't been doing much? No, I get it. School just started, have to focus and everything. I sure have been spending a lot of time working on schoolwork too. Hey, have you met that weird skeleton guy that's at the convenience store? I just haven't seen him before. I don't think I've even seen a skeleton monster before, really. It's cool to have someone new, but in town, But I just curious if you happen to know him from anywhere before. No? Well, he seems, nice. I've seen him, talking to your mom a few times, actually. Maybe they're friends. You haven't met him? Well, outside of the store you haven't? It's odd. Well, Miss Toriel is, she's social, I doubt you could meet everyone that she talks to. Well, you probably could. It's a pretty small town. My mom knows everyone, but, well, you know why. Oh, my dad's been fine. Yeah. Well, he hasn't been getting worse, so that's good. He really appreciates you visiting him, Kris. Don't tell him I told you to do this, but you should go back more. You know, he talks about your dad a lot, actually. Oh, I think they were just friends in the past, you know? I don't think there's anything more to it. How is your dad doing, by the way, Kris? I've heard that he's been giving away a lot of flowers recently. It's not very good for business, but it's nice. Maybe I'll pay him a visit soon. After I finish schoolwork and stuff. Not that it's hard, there's just have to make sure I get an A and help anyone who might need help with it too. If you have any problems with your schoolwork, Kris, you can always come to me, by the way. I know we don't talk too much anymore, but I don't mind. How's your brother been doing? Still in college? It feels like just the other day, he was a kid, just with us. We'd always hang out, and, you know, Des would hang out with us too. The good old days. It's not a big deal, don't worry about it. When he's back in town, make sure to tell me though. I'd love to say hi. Does he still draw? Well, I know he doesn't show his drawings a lot, but I've seen him drawing before. What am I saying? You probably haven't seen him since last time he was here. Well, if you do see him, make sure to tell me. Onion? What? There's no onion people living here. Not that I know of anyway. I think I would know if there was someone living here that looked like an onion. I don't think water onions are a thing, Kris. You've always had quite the imagination, though. Now I just have to put some nail polish on the knot of the bracelet. Just to make sure that it doesn't come apart, you know? And done. Thanks for staying here with me, Kris. I couldn't have done this alone. Well, you know, I'm sure I could have gotten someone else to come if you didn't want to. So, like, don't worry about it or anything. But it's nice to talk to you. Even if you don't respond that much. Feel free to come back anytime, Kris. And I'll see you at school. Bye.